All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I just finished my 30-minute break, still on my way to Kentucky, but wanted to talk a little bit about getting your CDL on your own. You know, in the last video we talked about just going through the Maverick CDL program. You know, if you can do that, that's a great way to just get it done. But like in my case, I was working full-time at the newspaper and part-time at ABF, and didn't want to just quit work and do a program that, you know, that might last 4 to 6 weeks at a you know, a community college or something like that, where I would have to just totally quit working and do nothing but go to the CDL class. So and that's a good option. You know, I would recommend that program. You know, doing it on your own. You can do it if you think you can do well at that. Basically, you just have to go to your revenue office or DMV, depending on the state, and pay a small fee, or at least that's what I had to do in Arkansas. Like, go pay a $35 fee, and they give you a study booklet for your CDL and a form where, you know, they actually use it to record your test results. So once you do that, you get the study booklet. Just read it and study it. You know, I took 2 or 3 months and, you know, read the book, studied it, because all this was new to me. I didn't know anything about trucking. And I also used an online study service called truckingtruth.com. I highly recommend that. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but I used truckingtruth.com, and it was excellent. It actually breaks the study down for you into segments and then tests you on it. It has practice quizzes. It'll keep asking you the questions you missed and grade you. It was really cool. So I recommend that. And then I went and well, the way it works is just like when you got your original driver's license, you know, when you were 16 years old, you go and get your learner's permit first by passing the written part of the exam. Of course, it's not really written, it's on a computer screen, but you study and you go pass the exam, and then they give you a learner's permit. And you can choose different parts of the exam to take, you know, whether you want certain endorsements, like the hazard material endorsement, the double, triples trailer endorsement. Can't think of the other ones. Maybe buses. And I went ahead and studied and took everything. So I have all the endorsements except for the one that deals with buses, because I had no interest in driving buses, but I have the hazmat, doubles, triples, all of that stuff. So I recommend doing all of that at once, because if you only do, I mean, if you don't do all of those and you end up with a company that might haul hazmat materials occasionally, or even double triples, you'd have to go back to take that part of the test again to be licensed for that, you know, to get that endorsement. But anyway, once you accomplish that, you get your learner's permit, then you can you got to find some way to do the driving. The next 3 parts of the test are going to require that you have a truck. And you know, so if you know of someone that will let you use their truck to go test, that's awesome. I couldn't find anyone that would let me do that, so I found a guy that lives about an hour and a half from where I live that did private teaching and would go with you So the first time I went up there, I spent a few hours and we learned the trip inspection, and then we went to the state police testing facility and passed the inspection part. Got that done. And then a couple weeks later, I went up there and spent, I don't know, probably 2, 3, 4 hours with him, and we did the backing part of the test. You know, he had a lot that might be 2 or 3 acres, and he had it all set up with the cones exactly like the testing facility. And you know, he taught me how to straight line back, 90-degree back, offset back. You know, I got to practice till I was comfortable, and then we went and took the test and passed it. And then a couple of weeks later, I went back and we did the driving part. You know, he took me around, we went and drove, he taught me some things, told me what to expect on the test, and I got to drive around till I was comfortable, and then we went to the testing facility for a 3rd time and passed that part. And at that point, I'm done, right? So I'm just giving you options. You can do it on your own, or you can go to the Maverick CDL school. You can also check into community colleges if you have any nearby. A lot of them will offer CDL programs or workforce service groups. You know, if you have anything like that around where you live, you know, those are good options. And the benefit of doing it that way rather than going to the Maverick school is that, you know, if you get it on your own, you're not committed to, you know, you don't have to commit to working for the company for 2 years. So it just gives you a different option. And it's, you know, it's nothing super difficult. You know, it's a lot like when you studied for your original driver's license, just a lot of commercial information, you know, because so similar but different. You can do it.
State border ahead.
I guess that's all I have for now. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, like, dislike, either one, and see you on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.